Hey there! Recently, I cosplayed Yumeko from Kakegurui, and I'm excited to show you how I created her makeup and hair. It's actually quite simple as her look is pretty minimalistic. I started off by using Avon concealer to apply a small amount under my eyes to brighten and cover any dark circles. Then, I lightly blended it with a puff, focusing on areas that needed extra coverage. Next, I used Bare and Bliss foundation to even out my skin tone. I dotted it around my face and then blended it out with a puff, making sure to cover any blemishes or uneven areas for a flawless finish. Once the foundation and concealer were blended, I used Dr. Sensitive setting powder in the shade Natural to set my base. I lightly dusted it over my face, especially under my eyes and the T-zone, to lock in my foundation and concealer. Moving on to my brows, I used Focalier eyebrow pencil to fill in any sparse areas. I started from the inner brow and followed my natural shape for a defined yet natural looking brow. For the eyes, I used a ZZ orange and red palette to create a warm, sultry look. I began applying a wash of peach all over my lid as a base. To add depth, I deepened the crease with a warm reddish brown shade, blending it upwards towards the brow bone. Next, I applied a vibrant pop of deep red to the outer corner of my lid, blending it slightly into the crease to create a seamless transition. Finally, to add a touch of dimension and highlight, I applied a shimmery orange shade to the center of my lid, blending it outwards towards the inner corner. I also added a touch of highlight to my under eye and inner eye corner to brighten and lift my eyes. To finish the eye look, I started with a one-stroke eyeliner technique, drawing a line from the outer corner towards the crease. This created a dramatic winged effect. Then I filled in the rest of the upper lash line with a thin line of eyeliner to connect it to the wing. This gave a defined and elongated look to my eyes. Then, I added falsies and applied mascara onto my natural lashes using the ZZ mascara for that extra drama. Now, moving on to the nose, I added contour and highlights with a German brand called Miss Lin. I first placed the contour on the sides of my nose, blending it well. Then, I did a cute bottlenose contour. To finish off the nose, I applied the highlighter right down the center for that perfect pop. After that, I moved on to blush using a Japanese brand named Minika. I applied it in a circular motion to achieve that round blush effect, which helps me channel my inner anime girl vibes. Next, I added contour to my jawline with the same Miss Lin contour palette to define my features a bit more. Then, I grabbed the Miss Lin highlight palette called Sweetie Cupcake and dusted some highlight onto my cheekbones for that radiant glow. For my lips, I created a gradient effect using Bare & Bliss Perfect Lip Tint in the shade 02 Pretty Please, followed by Focalier Lip Gloss in shade PK01 to add some shine. Then, I added some highlights on my Cupid's bow. Finally, I style my hair with a hair straightener. By the way, disclaimer, I am not curly, just wavy. I prefer straight flat hair, which is why I straighten it and have a rebond treatment every 6 months. Sorry to disappoint you again. Every time someone thinks they've got something against me, it always turns out untrue. And there you have it. This is my take on Yumeko Jabami's iconic look, complete with the makeup details we went through. I also tried to curl my hair to create a curly Yumeko version, adding that playful flair to the overall aesthetic. Make sure to check out the video on the last part for a closer look at how I achieved this style.